Twin Peaks was never just a TV show. It was a haunting dream, a beautiful mystery, and a story full of unforgettable characters brought to life by an incredible cast. Sadly, over the years, many of these gifted actors have passed away. This video is my tribute to them, to the souls behind the curtain, whose performances live on in the Red Room of all of our hearts. Jack Nance was the very first face we saw in Twin Peaks, discovering Laura Palmer's body and launching a series of events that changed television history. As Pete Martell, he was kind, eccentric, and grounded in a town full of secrets. His love for fishing and his warm comedic timing made him a fan favorite. Nance was also a longtime collaborator of David Lynch, and his passing left a lasting hole in the Twin Peaks family.
She's dead, wrapped in plastic.
Albert Rosenfield was a blunt FBI forensic expert with a razor-sharp tongue and a heart of gold. Miguel Ferrer brought humor, intellect, and deep compassion to the role. In The Return, Albert serves as Gordon Cole's right-hand man, helping uncover the mysteries of the new Dougie Jones and the darker sides of Dale Cooper. His sharp wit and moral compass make him one of the show's most beloved characters.
I reject absolutely revenge, aggression, and retaliation. The foundation of such a method is love. I love you, Sheriff Truman.
Pamela Gidley portrayed Teresa Banks in Twin Peaks' Fire Walk with Me. As the first known victim of Killer Bob, her character's tragic fate set the stage for the series' central mystery. Gidley's performance captures the vulnerability and despair of a young woman caught in forces beyond her control, adding a poignant layer to the show's exploration of evil and innocence lost. Major Briggs was a man of duty, vision, and mystery. As a high-ranking military officer with a spiritual connection to the lodges, his journey crossed paths with destiny and prophecy. Don S. Davis portrayed him with calm strength and a quiet sense of purpose. Though he had already passed away, he was unable to appear in The Return. His presence is deeply felt, though, as his son Bobby tries to live up to his father's legacy.
There came a knock at the door. My son was standing there. He was happy and carefree, clearly living a life of deep harmony and joy.
In Twin Peaks: The Return, we are introduced to Bushnell Mullins. He is Dougie Jones's boss. He is portrayed by American actor Don Murray, who brought a mysterious presence to a seemingly minor character who ends up becoming one of the real heroes. Murray had a long and distinguished career spanning film and television, including notable roles in Bus Stop and The Hoodlum Priest.
You're a fine man, Bushnell Mullins. I will not soon forget your kindness and decency.
What about the FBI?
I am the FBI.
Annette McCarthy played Evelyn Marsh, a mysterious woman who ensnares James Hurley in a web of deceit and murder. Although her storyline is looked at by fans as one of the worst of the series, it still delved into themes of manipulation and the darker aspects of human desire. McCarthy's nuanced performance brought depth to a subplot that explored the consequences of escapism and vulnerability. Kenneth Welsh brought to life Wyndham Earl, a former FBI agent turned malevolent force obsessed with the Black Lodge. His portrayal of Earl's descent into madness and his cat and mouse game with Agent Cooper added a layer of psychological complexity to the series. Walsh's performance was both chilling and captivating, leaving a lasting impression on the show's mythology. Frank Silva brought to life one of the most terrifying villains in television history. As Bob, the demonic force possessing Leland Palmer, he became the embodiment of evil in the Twin Peaks universe. His haunting glare and primal energy turned nightmares into reality. Silva's portrayal was pure, unsettling terror, and completely unforgettable. John Boylan portrayed Mayor Dwayne Milford in Twin Peaks, embodying the town's grumpy yet enduring mayor. His character was known for his fiery temperament and memorable moments, such as his shotgun-wielding confrontation with his brother, Dougie Milford. Boylan's portrayal added depth and humor to the series, making Mayor Milford a standout character. Beyond Twin Peaks, Boylan had a rich acting career, appearing in films like Sleepless in Seattle and American Heart. Tony Jay was an English actor who portrayed Dougie Milford, the brother of Mayor Dwayne Milford. Dougie was a wealthy and somewhat pompous character whose tension-filled interactions with his brother added to the show's quirky small-town drama. Jay's deep, commanding voice and strong presence made Dougie a memorable part of the series. He was also renowned for his voice acting work in animation and video games, including roles in The Hunchback of Notre Dame and Kingdom Hearts. Doc Hayward was the town's trusted physician and a close friend to the Palmers. Donna, his daughter, was Laura Palmer's best friend. Warren Frost portrayed him as steady, reliable, and deeply human. In The Return, he appears in a video call sharing key information about the mysterious events surrounding Cooper's last visit to Twin Peaks. First introduced in Fire Walk with Me, Carl Rodd runs the Fat Trout Trailer Park and wants to stay out of it. But by The Return, he becomes a quiet observer of tragedy and kindness, helping those in need and sensing the presence of spirits. Harry Dean Stanton brought gentle melancholy and depth to Carl, giving us one of the show's most soulful performances. David Bowie's Philip Jeffries was a time-traveling, reality-bending FBI agent whose brief appearance in Fire Walk with Me became legendary. In The Return, Jeffries exists as a mysterious, otherworldly being, no longer in human form. Bowie's involvement added a layer of strangeness and star power that only deepened the mythos of Twin Peaks.
Philip?
Cooper, meet the long-lost Philip Jeffries.
I'm not going to talk about Judy. In fact, we're not going to talk about Judy at all. We're going to keep her out of it.
It was a dream. We live inside a dream.
Stepping in as the brother of the original Sheriff Truman, Robert Forster brought dignity, humor, and quiet strength to The Return. As Frank Truman, he helped guide Hawk, Andy, and Lucy through the reawakening of darkness in Twin Peaks. His performance grounded the chaos with a calm authority and genuine care for the town. Victoria Catlin portrayed Blackie O'Reilly, the inscrutable madame of One-Eyed Jacks. Her character was a blend of allure and danger, entangled in the town's underworld and the plotting of powerful men. Catlin's performance added depth to the series' exploration of vice and corruption lurking beneath Twin Peaks' serene surface. Ron Taylor played Coach Wingate in Twin Peaks, bringing a sense of realism to the town's high school setting. Beyond his role in the series, Taylor was renowned for his powerful singing voice and stage presence, notably voicing Audrey II in Little Shop of Horrors. His diverse talents enriched the performing arts, and his contributions continue to be celebrated. In The Return, Clark Middleton played Charlie, Audrey Horne's enigmatic and frustrated husband. Their scenes were surreal, theatrical, and intentionally disorienting. Middleton's portrayal was both funny and strange, making us question what was real and what was a dream. Detective Mackley was one of the officers investigating the dark secrets unraveling in Buckhorn, South Dakota. Brent Briscoe brought a ground presence to the surreal events unfolding, offering skepticism and humanity amidst the chaos. Though a newer face to the series, his role was important in connecting the show's different threads. James Booth, born David Gibbs, was an English actor who portrayed Ernie Niles in the Twin Peaks series. Ernie was a gentle and kind-hearted farmer who became involved in the complex and often dark happenings of the town. Booth's warm and grounded portrayal gave humanity to the quieter corners of Twin Peaks. Piper Laurie brought to life Catherine Martell, a formidable businesswoman entangled in the town's industrial and familial conflicts. Her character's schemes and transformations, including a memorable disguise, showcased Laurie's range and added layers of intrigue to the series. Her performance was both commanding and nuanced, leaving a lasting impact on the show's legacy. Angelo Badalamenti was the sonic architect behind the haunting and ethereal soundscape of Twin Peaks. Although he never acted in the series, his contribution to the series may be that just as important as David Lynch himself. His collaboration with David began with Blue Velvet and flourished in Twin Peaks, where his compositions, including the Grammy-winning theme Falling, became integral to the show's identity. Badalamenti's music provided an emotional undercurrent that deepened the series' surreal atmosphere. He passed away on December 11th, 2022, at the age of 85.
Play it slower. And I'd say, slower, David? Okay. And I'd go. He says, that's it. That's a good tempo. Just keep it going slow like that.
Julie Cruz's delicate vocals became synonymous with the haunting beauty of Twin Peaks. Her rendition of Falling, with music by Angelo Badalamenti and lyrics provided by David Lynch, served as the show's iconic theme. Cruz appeared in the series as a roadhouse singer, delivering performances that encapsulated the show's dreamlike quality. Beyond Twin Peaks, she collaborated with Lynch and Badalamenti in various projects, including Blue Velvet and Industrial Symphony No. 1. Cruz passed away on June 9th, 2022 at the age of 60. Jimmy Scott was an American jazz vocalist renowned for his unique voice and emotive delivery. Appearing in Twin Peaks and then again in Twin Peaks The Return, he performs that haunting song that we hear in the iconic Red Room, Sycamore Trees. His performance added a deeply emotional layer to the series' final moments, perfectly complementing the show's mysterious and dreamlike tones.
I'll see you in the trees.
Frances Bay portrayed the mysterious Mrs. Tremond, also known as Mrs. Chalfont, in Twin Peaks Fire Walk With Me. Her character, accompanied by a perplexing grandson, delivered cryptic messages and inhibited supernatural elements, such as making cream corn vanish, contributing to the series' surreal atmosphere. Bay's performance added a layer of mystery and intrigue to the series. Beyond Twin Peaks, she was widely recognized for her role as Grandma Gilmore in the 1996 comedy Happy Gilmore, where she played the enduring grandmother of Adam Sandler's character. Bay's extensive career included appearances in films like Blue Velvet and Wild at Heart, and TV shows such as Seinfeld, where she famously battled Jerry over a loaf of marble rye. Dan O'Hurley portrayed Andrew Packard, the presumed dead lumber tycoon whose return added intrigue to the series' complex narrative. His character's involvement in the town's power dynamics and secret dealings highlighted the themes of deception and hidden agendas. O'Hurley's distinguished performance added gravity to the unfolding drama. Michael Parks took on the role of Jean Renault, a cunning and dangerous figure involved in Twin Peaks' criminal underbelly. His portrayal of Renault's manipulative nature and thirst for revenge added tension and complexity to the series. Park's performance was a testament to his versatility and skill as an actor. One of Richard Chamberlain's final on-screen performances was as Bill Kennedy, the secretary to the FBI Chief of Staff Denise Bryson, in Part 4 of Twin Peaks: The Return. Though his appearance lasted just 30 seconds, it became an unforgettable moment. When Gordon Cole, who's played by David Lynch himself, inquires about Martha and whether she ever came to resolve that thing with Paul, Kennedy calmly responds, "Paul is now in the North Pole." The bizarre but oddly satisfying exchange perfectly captures the series' surreal tone. Chamberlain, a screen legend known for The Thornbirds, Shogun, and Dr. Kildare, brought warmth and charm to every role, even the briefest. Lenny Van Dolen portrayed Harold Smith, the reclusive, orchard-loving shut-in who held one of the most crucial secrets in all of Twin Peaks: Laura Palmer's secret diary. Introduced in Season 2, Harold's agoraphobia confined him to his home, where he cultivated orchards and recorded the confessions of those who visited him. His character became a symbol of vulnerability and isolation. Van Dolen's nuanced performance added depth to the series' exploration of hidden pain and the human psyche. He reprised his role in Twin Peaks: Fire Walk with Me, further cementing Harold's significance in the narrative. Al Strobel is best known for his iconic role as Mike, also known as the One-Armed Man, in Twin Peaks: Fire Walk with Me, and then again reprising his mysterious character in Twin Peaks: The Return.
This is future war. This is past.
Mike's presence was pivotal to the series, revealing key secrets about the supernatural forces at play in the Red Room and in Twin Peaks itself. Strobel's unique portrayal added a haunting depth and intrigue to the character.
Through the darkness of future past, the magician longs to see one chance out between two worlds. Fire, walk with me.
Gary Bullock portrayed Sheriff Cable in Twin Peaks: Fire Walk with Me, and its companion piece, The Missing Pieces. As the authoritative and confrontational sheriff of Deer Meadow, Cable's interactions with FBI agents Chet Desmond and Sam Stanley highlighted the tension between local law enforcement and federal investigators. Bullock's performance added depth to the prequel's exploration of the darker facets of Twin Peaks' neighboring towns. Beyond Twin Peaks, Bullock had a diverse acting career, appearing in films like Species and RoboCop 2, and television series such as Star Trek Voyager and The X-Files. David L. Lander was an American actor who portrayed Tim Pinkle. Through a smaller role, Pinkle added to the quirky tapestry of the town's residents. He is best remembered for his iconic role as Squiggy on the hit sitcom Laverne and Shirley, where he showcased his comedic talents and endeared him to a wide audience. Also appearing in Twin Peaks: The Return in a very small role was Linda Porter. In Twin Peaks: The Return, she plays a memorable lady who is a slot machine addict in the casino scene, and this contributes to the series' quirky and overall surreal atmosphere. Her on-screen presence with Dale Cooper, aka Dougie Jones, is one of the most important parts of this entire series.
How can I ever thank you? I hope you realize what a special person you have dining with you. He saved my life.
Sure saved us a lot, too.
Known for roles in films such as Saving Private Ryan, Black Hawk Down, and Heat, Tom Sizemore plays a character in Twin Peaks: The Return by the name of Anthony Sinclair. Now, Sinclair was a dangerous and violent figure connected to the darker underworld aspects of the show's narrative. His intense and gritty performance brought a stark realism to the world of Twin Peaks. Sizemore had a prolific career marked by both critical acclaim and personal struggles. He passed away at the age of 61 in 2023. Although appearing just a few episodes in the original series, Hank Warden plays a very iconic elderly waiter at the Great Northern. Though a very small role, his presence contributed to the series' distinctive small-town charm and atmosphere. And plus, we will always remember that he wanted Agent Cooper to drink his milk.
Warm milk.
Would you put it on the table, please?
Norma Jennings was the heart and soul of the Double R Diner. Peggy Limpton brought grace, warmth, and quiet strength to her role. Though her relationships, especially with Big Ed, Norma became a symbol of patience and enduring love. In The Return, her story finally finds closure as she and Ed get the happy ending that we have waited over 25 years for. We have Walter Olkowicz, who played Jacques Renault, the shady bartender who gets entangled into the Laura Palmer case. He was originally seen in the original Twin Peaks series, reprised his role in Fire Walk with Me, and actually ended up returning as Jean-Michel Renault in Twin Peaks The Return. He passed away on April 6, 2021 at the age of 72. Catherine E. Coulson played Margaret Latterman, better known as the Log Lady. Mysterious, wise, and deeply spiritual, she spoke cryptically through her log, delivering warnings and truths that often bridged the world of the living and the supernatural. In The Return, she delivers a final message to Hawk, a farewell that now feels all too real. Her performance was quite eerie and unforgettable.
Hawk. Laura is the one.
And finally, last but certainly not least, David Lynch was the mastermind behind Twin Peaks, co-creating the series with Mark Frost. His visionary storytelling and surrealistic style redefined television, blending the mundane with the mystical. Lynch's influence permeated every aspect of the show, from its haunting atmosphere to its puzzling characters. His passing marks the end of an era, but his legacy endures through the lasting mark he left on the world of storytelling. Twin Peaks was never just about mystery. It was about people. The strange, the gentle, the damaged, and the divine. The actors we've lost may be gone, but in this dream, they are always with us. Their voices still echo through the woods. Their smiles still flicker in the diner's neon glow. And somewhere beyond the curtains, they still dance. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know down in the comments who are your favorite characters from Twin Peaks. Don't forget to keep those heads on, and I will see you guys in the next video.